like you said, like it's really about finding your unique song.
Yeah,
Find
your song.
It's find your song.
Yeah,
We're all individual
Yeah.
individual creations,
Yeah.
which are part of nature,
Mhm.
and which is obviously part of the divine. And it's getting in tune with your own natural rhythm.
Sure.
And we're all unique. There's not one way to do things. There's an infinite myriad of ways to doing things, and that'll evolve as well as you evolve.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
It's not about like a final destination. It's more about the process. So it's doing the thing each day, each week, each year to process. Because there's never one point where you get to like, okay, cool, I've got to where I've got to, and then now I can feel good about myself, or now I can like, celebrate or whatever. Celebrate each moment, celebrate each day, celebrate the process.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, I feel like that's where true intuitive, creative spark comes in, like divine spark, really.
That plays into what we were discussing earlier. When you're visualizing your version of success, it obviously has to be aligned with your soul's purpose, with your highest values, because that's what will bring you the most joy, that feeling of joy. And when you bring that into the moment, you've already achieved what you set out to do, which is to have that feeling.
Yes.
It's always been about the feeling,
Yeah.
and like you rightfully said, when you reach that level of success that you've determined in your mind, nothing is really going to change if you've been feeling the same joy the whole way.
Yeah.
If anything, you're going to want more.
Yeah.
And as you expand, so
Yep.
it's a really beautiful thing that we have everything that we could ever need or desire right now,
Sure.
which is happiness, love, compassion, and acceptance, really.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And approaching those from a space of gratitude, I think, is an important part of it as well. I shouldn't say think, I feel is an important part of it as well. I know gratitude certainly has helped me in times where I have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit judgmental or like concerned about what I do have. Just for showing gratitude for showing gratitude for what I actually do have, which is really a pretty phenomenal life.
Yeah.
I mean, and like here we are, Nikhil, we're out. It's almost winter.
Yeah.
We're out on this nice day, having
Stunning.
an awesome conversation and working on some creative pursuits together. There's lots to be grateful for in life, and that's an important aspect of manifesting. I really feel is not just understanding what you want and what you want to achieve, but also just having gratitude and thankfulness for what you have now. The two play hand in hand.
Yes, that's the other piece to the puzzle, and it's quite paradoxical in a way, because we're seeking and we're expanding and we want more, yet we have so much already, and within those two poles lies us.
Yeah.
And it's integrating both, I believe. But I mean, if you can just be gracious and thankful and appreciative, that in itself is going to bring you bountiful abundance in your life.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and it starts from a place of generality. Like, we are bombarded with a lot of problems and issues at life at times. But if you've woken up in the morning with a roof over your head and you've had one meal every day, you've won at
That's
life.
a pretty good start. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and it's just starting with those general feelings, appreciating like the bed that you slept on, appreciating your body, and just building with that momentum, and then life becomes a symphony.